Rob Hanley is a South Korean American, 39-year-old with light beige skin and very short black hair who has cerebral palsy. He wears glasses and uses a wheelchair to get around and for ice skating. Joining him is Rowan Marty, a tall, athletic 21-year-old biracial woman with long red dyed hair in braids. Rob lives in a sunny apartment and has 2 manual wheelchairs and extra wheels. One set is sporty and another set has thin red spokes. All around his home, plaques, trophies, Olympic medallions, and photos from childhood to adulthood, including Rob on horseback and with his ice skating trophies. Much of the film features Rob and Rowan rehearsing on the ice. Their routines showcase individual movements, with the two always ending up back together. They glide across the ice, with Rowan alternating between skating behind Rob, in front of him, even balancing on his wheelchair footplates. The two of them, majestic. Text.
The global sports industry generated $486 billion in revenue in 2022, with projections to grow to $623 billion by 2027. Despite this growth, many disabled athletes still face barriers to participation. Help an M. Understanding the challenges of disability in sports. Recite Me Accessibility blog. Adaptive sports are essential in creating equitable access to physical activity, recreation, and community involvement. In this episode, we follow a man in Colorado who engages in wheelchair ice skating, showcasing the practical steps and adjustments that make sports inclusive and enjoyable for everyone. This is Rob's story.
A parking spot with a figure in a wheelchair painted on the asphalt. Apartments with a tree-lined yard.
My name is Rob. I am 39, and I am from Parklands, Colorado.
A Life is Good sticker on the wall.
I work at Lowe's Home Improvement, but right now I am working on my horseback riding skills.
Photo in a helmet on horseback.
I was super young when I started horseback riding, about 6 years old, and I started ice skating in 2005. I was always adventurous.
A painting of snow-capped mountains.
For summer school, I took the opportunity to help with special needs summer school classes. And every Friday, they would go to the local pool. But we had one student that was unable to go swimming because of her disability, so the teachers asked me if I could take her onto the ice. That was the first exposure to the ice for me. And then 8 years later, in 2013, was my first competition.
He watches an old routine.
The United States figure skating asked me if I would be interested in helping develop a figure skating program for people in wheelchairs.
A 1988 Seoul Olympics medallion.
So I gladly accepted.
Driving outside of town, heading to the rink.
I met Rowan in 2011. And we did our first competition in 2017.
They look over a diagram of the rink.
I've had to work with people that are open to diversity and to persons with physical disabilities.
Rowan and Rob take to the ice.
It's been challenging.
Her long, off-the-shoulder dress is sheer and white. His collared shirt is pink.
But figure skating isn't just for people that are 2 feet.
She raises a leg as they spin. He stretches arms wide.
I want to expand the participation to something much larger. But I can't do it good alone.
Alone, she dips. He reaches for her.
So the people that are willing to take the time and can think outside of the box can't help.
They skate hand in hand. Then she spins him.
I am happy with what I've accomplished in my life.
Their moves are balletic and expansive. She skates with him across the rink and they glide to a stop.
I just want people to know that diversity and wheelchair users belong.
Holding hands and smiling, they both dip into graceful bows.
Not just people on feet can skate.
A smile spreads across Rob's face. Sunlight streams in, fade to black.
Disabled athletes encounter numerous systemic barriers, including inaccessible facilities, high equipment costs, and a lack of support. Addressing these challenges benefits not only individuals, but entire communities. Creating equitable sports environments requires collaboration, accessible facilities, funding for adaptive equipment, and education to combat stigma are all critical steps. Rob emphasizes the importance of building systems where sports are not just accessible, but fully inclusive, while simultaneously doing something he genuinely loves, ensuring that it's possible to be part of the figure skating community as a person, utilizing a wheelchair with the proper support around him.
Credits: Rob's Story, BEAM+STORIES, Season 2. Director, Alex Guardia. Producer, Bridget Heddens. Mentee, Paige Nilsestuin. Lead editor, Robert Acuna. Additional editing support, Alex Guardia. Camera work, Alex Guardia and Paige Nilsestuin. Appearance and voiceover, Rob Handley. Additional appearance from Rowan Marty. Filming location, City of Fort Collins, Epicadora Pool Ice Center. Intro and outro voiceover, Robert Acuna. Audio description, Social Audio Description Collective. Writer, Cheryl Green. Blind script editor, Robert Kinget. Narrator, Thomas Reed. Additional image content from Rob Handley. Music, Inward Journeys by Dimitri Klinin and Spiral Limbus by Yeheskel Ross. A BEAM+ production. Special thank you to Arts and Society.